Okay, Marsha, I wanted to ask you about, we've talked about a couple of the practices in the art of possibility as part of our conversation today. And the one that's up this week that we're talking about practices on a weekly basis, and one of them this week is called lighting a spark. And I thought it was perfect when we worked out our time to talk because it's about the art of enrollment and enrolling other people into participating, into being alive with what it is that you might be bringing to the table. And it's the reason it's kind of an art, in my opinion, is that it's not about tricking people or cajoling people or manipulating people into doing something. It's about inspiring them to move and to join and, again, participate. So I couldn't help but think Marsha's an expert in enrollment. She's got enrollees all over the place. So I'm curious how that lands with you, like, and what you think about that. And
I think enrollment works if you are able to, and I'm thinking of enrollment in terms of when my personal challenge is fundraising from individuals. The fundraising for our programs is built into the potluck dinner model,
right.
right? But my challenge is envisioning myself sitting down from a donor and asking them for money to support our operating expenses, fundraising in the traditional sense of the word. So if you're thinking of enrollment, well, in any form of enrollment, you have to listen deeply to what the other person is saying and hear what they're really saying and find out what they say they want and need. And then you figure out how what you have or are doing intersects with what they want and need. And when it can be a mutually beneficial relationship, then you've enrolled them.
Yeah. Then it's easy.
Right.
And everybody gets excited and it's like, oh yeah, let's do this.
So I tell myself if I can show somebody how participating in Dining for Women is helps them meet their needs for either wanting to make a difference in the world or whatever it is, support an organization they can believe in, whatever that looks like for them, then they're enrolled.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm thinking about it for a donor, I'm like, I'm going to give them an opportunity to put their money where their value system is. It's an opportunity. So there you go.
That's like a calling forth. Like, this is your opportunity to walk your talk, people.
Yeah.
You say this sort of thing is important, so yeah. That's true. Yeah. And that's that can be a big leap for people to do sometimes, even if they want to. Seeing how it's possible and seeing how it's going to really fulfill their lives is a step that we all take every day.
Right. And so it may start out with little baby steps. And if you're looking for your passion, it may not be. You may have to try several things. I always tell people, if you have a spark, follow it. It may fizzle, right? And then you have another spark and you follow that, and if that fizzles, then you try something else. It's not like this first spark you have may be your ultimate thing.
Or your only thing.
Or your only thing. Yeah. You may just have to keep, I know I did for several years. I tried several things. And earnestly and with a lot of diligence and work, you know, and it ended up
spark.
I just, yeah, you just got to keep on keeping on.
And one of my theories is that we're not supposed to have one spark our whole life. You know, we're not supposed to. There's supposed to be many different sparks. It's natural to be curious and excited and inspired by this thing that shows up in your life and that you are most likely attracting in some way, and to go and play with it for a while and be with it for a while and do things